המקום הזה.
Is that what we're singing? Menorah. Everybody say Menorah. Hamakom hazeh. Good, thank you, those 5 people who said that. Well done.
It's okay, we're gonna sing it together now.
Okay, let's do that.
Menorah, hamakom hazeh. That's it. Whether it's this magical, wondrous place or some other place that you see in your mind's eye, visualize that place of peace and wonder as we'll sing together. Menorah, hamakom hazeh. Menorah, hamakom. Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom. If you're the youngest person in the audience, you're really saying, Menorah hamakom hazeh Lainey. That means, how awesome is this place? And you, her siblings, know how awesome. You're not, you're a sibling. I'm sorry, cousin. Siblings understand how fun it is to be in this place. Not just Temple Israel, but to be in a Jewish space where people appreciate the fact that being Jewish is fun and awesome. And you even, if you hang around from the very beginning, Lainey, you get a name. That's what we're doing here. That's what you're doing here. I know. Oh my God. Will you do me a favor, Lainey? Wave to everybody up there. Because I know for a fact that you have some of Mark's family, your daddy's. There's Mark. Mark, wave, everybody. There's Mark Solomon. His family is from Northeast Ohio, and Grandma Natalie is in her 90s. And she is watching you, Lainey girl. Aww. She's gonna watch you. She's gonna hear you get your name. And there's some Colorado and Detroit family also. Everybody wave. Front row. Everybody wave back there. There you go. And I also happen to know that it is Lainey's great-grandma? Her great-grandma June's 100th birthday next month. So it is Celebration Shabbat. Tonight, it's the first Friday, so it's the first that we remember people who are having very special things happen. I think there's a lot happening in the Solomon family that deserves a shout out. So we're hoping everybody in Colorado and Detroit and Northeast Ohio are watching. Abel is here. Abel, there you go. 5 years old, very protective of your sister, I hear. Yeah? Babysitting? How much do you charge per hour? He's like, I didn't know that I could. And your sister, Serena. Serena, are you turning 9 tomorrow on Shabbat? Woo! Another celebration for Serena. Pretty awesome. And Jessica and Mark, we are just so happy that you're here at Temple Israel with your whole ganze mishpacha, including, of course, also Art and Adele Levenstein. and Gary and Marilyn Solomon. So we just have so much. And Lainey she's wearing her party dress. So we're gonna name this kid in just a minute, and she's been waiting for so long because—
And the smile, she's wearing a smile.
16 months old, 16 months, and she waited patiently through the pandemic to be here at this moment. Too bad she doesn't have any personality. Let's come up. It's the one thing she missed. We're gonna light our candles right here, everybody. As we asked Mark and Jessica to come up, if you would just turn to the people around you and say, Shabbat Shalom. Ugh, I haven't seen you in a while. Do I know you? Should we talk after Shabbat? Who are you? Welcome to Temple Israel. We're so happy that you're here. All right, there you go.
We'll
That
sing
is
the
the right
blessing
one.
all together, yeah.
Okay, you guys can light, go ahead. And as we are also, you know, I choose on Shabbat. I like to think of people who are here. And I also like to think of people who are not here. So I'm also welcoming in the precious memory of your son, Nathaniel. We're also remembering Lori. And so all of these blessed spirits are with us tonight, and so many more. And so this is also like a big hug. So you guys just hold on to her and hug her for a second as we make the blessing together.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehadlik ner, lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Come on over here, friends. And I would like to just invite you and your immediate family up here as well. If you guys would like to come up here, because, you know, Lainey, I know some things about you. I know that you love JCC preschool and Elmo. And I was gonna sing my Lecha Dodi in an Elmo accent. What do you think? Or an elephant, okay. Hey, Lainey, come over here. So we have a blessing to make for her. This is a blessing that comes straight from Jewish tradition, and one we hope every time this little girl gets blessed, she owns the beautiful name that she is about to receive right now. Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu kayem et haylda hazot le'avi ha ule'ima v'ikara shma beYisrael Leah Malka bat Yael umendel Shmuel. Zismach ha'av yotzeh chalatza v'tagel imo b'pri bitna. Zot ha'ketana, she's so tiny right now. Gdola tihiyeh, she's gonna be super big. Keshem shenichnasa labrit, ken tikanes leTorah ulechupa ulema'asim tovim v'nomar Amen. Our God and God of our mothers and fathers, our ancestors, sustain this child through her parents' loving care. Let her be known among our people, Israel, by the name Leah Malka. May her name be a source of joy to her and inspire her to serve our people and all humankind. May her parents and her brothers and sister rejoice in her growth of body and soul. As they have brought her, this daughter, into the covenant, so may they, with wisdom and patience, lead her to a life filled with Torah, the blessing of learning and community, with chuppah, loving companionship, worthy of God's blessing, and ma'asim tovim, the pursuit of worthy goods. And we say, Amen, amen, amen. You have such a special name, Leah Malka. Lainey. Hey, Lainey. Yeah, we're talking to you. So your name, my friend, you are named after the Leah, the L, is after your great Aunt Helen of blessed memory. Lainey is a derivative of Helen, I'm told. And very close to great-grandma Natalie and great-great-grandma Molly, your name is. And you are also a little shout out every time we say Lainey to Lainey Feingold, who is a civil rights lawyer that Mark admires, your dad admires and is connected with. And also the L, I think, has something to do with Mark's father, Gary's younger sister, Lori, of blessed memory, who died 10 years ago. The Malka is honoring Grandma Natalie's mother, Molly. And I know that they were very, very close. So what a special thing that this little tiny girl is part of your whole family and part of that great line of ancestry. We are so delighted. And from the second that you guys came into the shul, I remember going, okay, the whole family's smiling. Am I smiling big enough to show them how excited I am that they are here? And you were one of the people who was smiling the most, Lainey, and just such a happy little soul. We are thrilled that you are here and blessing your baby with us. And now I want to give you the opportunity to give a blessing to your daughter.
Thank you, Rabbi. And this is called Our Hope for You.
And you just talk right into the mic.
As you travel along the path that will be your life, may you walk on firm ground with the wind at your back and the sun shining gently on your face.
May your mind, body, and hands be strong, and may their work be guided by both the wisdom of your soul and the compassion of your heart.
May you draw from the strength and wisdom of our traditions and those who came before you and make them your own.
May you have beautiful dreams which inspire you, and may your pursuit of those dreams be fulfilling.
May your successes be many, and when you don't succeed, may you learn and grow from the experience and go on.
May you always give yourself the gift of learning something new.
May you have the courage of conviction and patience to fight for what you know to be right.
May you laugh often.
May you always go to sleep at night with that feeling of satisfaction that comes from a day well lived.
May you always have peace in your home and in your heart.
May you know unbridled joy, and may your sorrows be few and far between.
May you find true, enduring love, and may you be blessed with children as wonderful as you. Not yet.
May you always have good friends.
May you always feel the love of family and friends as you take your place among the Jewish people of your generation.
May you live a long, healthy, happy, and peaceful life, and may you be the change you want to see in the world.
Amen.
Amen.
Let us just give you a quick little blessing now, and we hope that every bit of this is felt every Shabbat, every beautiful holiday, and for the rest of your life, Lainey. May God bless you and keep you. May God shine God's light upon you, God's face upon you, and be gracious to you. May God light the path before you. May it be full of ease and good health, safety, contentment, and peace.
Amen.
Mazel tov. Mazel tov to you. Bevakasha. We're so happy that you're here. Thank you for your help, Abel. And now, everybody, we're going to turn with all that simcha in our hearts, all that joy, we are going to now turn to our service this evening.
So friends, in front of you, we get to see your faces, and you can follow along with the beautiful liturgy, L'chadodi, as we welcome our Shabbat bride, and I put my kippah back on for the Holy One, and we sing together, L'chadodi. L'chadodi, liratala, yalala, 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 b'nei Shabbat, hekavela, Dodi likrat kala yalala 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 b'nei Shabbat nekabela shamor v'zachor b'diborecha
ושמו אחד, לשמו תפארת ולתהילה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, ידלה, 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 בני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, ידלה, 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 בני שבת נקבלה. לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה, כי מקור הברכה מראש מקדם משוכה, סוף מעשה במחשבה תחילה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, ידלה, 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 בני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, ידלה, 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 בני שבת נקבלה. התעוררי, התעוררי, כי באורך קומי אורי. אורי, אורי, שיר דברי, כבוד אדוני עלייך נגלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, ידלה, 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 בני שבת נקבלה. Everybody please stand. And as we face the back of the room, we take a deep breath and welcome the blessed rest of Shabbat. גם בשמחה ובצהלה.
גם בשמחה ובצהלה.
תוך אמונה.
תוך אמונה.
עם סגולה.
עם סגולה.
We bow בואי חלה.
בואי חלה.
בואי חלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, ידלה, 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 בני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, ידלה, 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 בני שבת נקבלה. Please be seated. And if you haven't learned from the people in the front row, it's time to get your boogie shoes on. And, you know, you got to dance a little bit, people. And also, because you can be in hands-free mode tonight, because we have our awesome slides put together by the Jody Bumgarner at the back of the room, our awesome communications director. So we want you to clap and sing along and just get loose. It's Shabbat. So here we go. We're going to take a little pause, though, with the Chatzi Kaddish.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה.
אמן.
ועמד יפרח חירותי וימליך מלכותי.
וחייכנו יומכם ובחיי כל בית ישראל. בגלה, בגלה, ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך, לעולם עולם מעלמיה. יתברך, יתברך, וישתבח, ויתפאר ויתרומם וינשא ויתהדר, ויתעלה ויתהלל, שבית קדושה. בריחו, בריחו, לעילם יקום ברכתה ושירתה. תושבחתה ונחמתה, דמירן מעלמה, ואמרו Amen. We ask you to rise as you are able for Baruchu, our call to prayer. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. comes day, day turns to night. Borei yom v'layla, golel or mipnei choshech, golel or mipnei choshech, v'choshech mipnei or.
Baruch atah Adonai, Amariv, Aravim.
Parents know, God knows what it is like to have creatures that you care about, and children know how hard it is to connect sometime. We're all the children. We have trouble connecting sometimes to the parent, the Holy One. But on this next slide, let's read this together in the thought that there is great potential to this love and to the love that, that is witnessed through Torah. Human parents know that children often fall short in doing what they have been taught is right together, but wise parents know that their love for their children should not be based upon the latter's accomplishments, but must be unconditional. If parents teach them well, then their children will meditate upon these teachings and transmit them to their own children, and so on leolamim forever. Thus, both human and divine revelation unfold in teaching and learning.
כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו והם נגי יומם ולילה ואהבתך תסיר ממנו לעולמים. ברוך אתה אדוני אוהב עמו ישראל.
Adonai Elohecha
בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך, בביתך, ובלכתך, בדרך, ובשוכבך, ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך, ובישעריך. למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים אני אדוני אלוהיכם אדוני אלוהיכם אמת.
Let's read this next slide together. Standing on the parted shores of history, we still believe what we were taught before ever we stood at Sinai's foot, that wherever we go, it is eternally Egypt, and that there is a better place, a promised land. That the winding way to that promise passes through the wilderness, that there is no way to get from here to there except by joining hands, marching together.
פדה אדוני את יעקב, וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו, ברוך אתה אדוני גאל ישראל.
In thinking about the Parsha for this week, the Torah portion is Vayetze. It's the story where Jacob is running for his life away from Esau because he may or may not have stolen the birthright and the blessing. He did. He's running for his life. And he lays down to rest. And the story goes that he had 3 stones, he put them together, he laid his head down. There's one midrash that says that actually those stones fused magically together. This is a magic spot. That's why he said, he woke up and said, Ma nora hamakom hazeh. Remember that song? And this is indeed this place that I didn't even notice that this was what was happening. He sees when he lays down and he dreams a ladder, a sulam that is ascending and descending from earth to heaven, and these angels going up and down, up and down, up and down. And Rabbi Annie Lewis, a contemporary rabbi, notes that there's just so much stillness and motion all at once, right? There he is laying down, totally still, and there's all this going on. Does that ever feel like your life? When you're trying to sit still, the monkey mind happens, and when you're going, it's hard to think straight because, right, you know, you want to be kind of level and grounded. And I thought about this week. There's always a little bit of Torah magic behind the events of the week, and this week with way too much happening in the world of Kanye West. I'm sorry I had to say, but, you know, we are challenged by this celebrity who is making a very big deal out of our awesome people in a not so awesome way. And Rabbi Lewis had this to say, thinking about the stillness and the motion and trying to get our own groundedness amidst the news. She says, we, the Jewish people, are movers and shakers. We don't give up easily. With grit and determination, we refuse to give up on the world of our dreams, even as we look at the world as it is and it seems so far from how we would wish it to be. We have entered the month of Kislev, this month, the month of the celebration of the miracles of Hanukkah. We are instructed to publicize the miracles of Hanukkah far and wide. She says, but this is hard work. It is hard work standing up for ourselves as Jews. When the forces of anti-Semitism are loud and deeply entrenched in our world, when hatred wears down our spirits and trauma lingers in our bodies generation to generation, it is hard work to be different. It is hard work holding on to our differences and being proud of who we are as we strive to build a different world, one where Jews and all people are seen as beautiful, beloved, and worthy of dignity, worthy of life.
Amen.
Drop the mic, that's what she said. And I want you to hold that so strongly within you. Just hold that. Know that in your bones. The sense of entitlement that a person says something that is careless and hurtful and where he doesn't have to take responsibility, not just one lone anti-Semite, but somebody who has 23 million followers on Twitter. So I want us to just hold on to the power that we find, when you have moments of stillness, meditate on that. When you find yourself busy or distracted by all the noise, go back to that. We need to feel that power because we may be the only people who are actually standing up and saying, no, no, no. The Jewish people are here to stay. We are strong. We are vital. We're not going anywhere. So with that, just build that little Sukkot Shalom around you, friends. When the world doesn't seem so peaceful, you just got to say, no, I'm going to love the heck out of you. I'm just going to make sure that my peace just showers out from this beautiful Sukkot Shalom, this beautiful shelter of peace that is Temple Israel, that is this community, that is the Jewish people, and that is godly. I hope you feel that. Let's sing together. Shelter of your peace over us. Guide us in wisdom, compassion, and trust. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, v'hamidenu shomerenu. Save us for the sake of your name. Shield us from hatred, sorrow, and pain. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, v'hamidenu shomreinu l'chaim, l'chaim. And the way that we find our land legs in a really kind of like this kind of world, we come back to Shabbat. Shabbat, we get it every week, so then we have to sing about it. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, la'asot et ha-Shabbat le'dorotam berit olam. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, la'asot et ha-Shabbat le'dorotam berit olam. Beini u'bein b'nei Yisrael oti le'olam, oti le'olam, oti le'olam. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, la'asot et ha-Shabbat le'dorotam berit olam. Ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai, asa Adonai et hashamayim ve'et haaretz. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, la'asot et ha-Shabbat le'dorotam berit olam. U'bayom hashvi'i Shabbat v'yinafash, Shabbat v'yinafash, Shabbat v'yinafash. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, la'asot et ha-Shabbat le'dorotam berit olam. We stand as we're able for the Amidah, Our tefillah begins with the words, asking God to make these words come forth from us and to read into our hearts all that there is.
Adonai sifatai tiftach ufi yagid tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, ve'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, ve'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor ve'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Ve'konei Hakol, Ve'zocher Chasdei Avot V'imahot, U'mevii Geula Livneihem, Lema'an Shemo be'ahava, Melech Ozer U'Moshia U'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham ve'Ezrat Sarah. Ata gibor le'olam Adonai, mechayeh hakol ata rav le'hoshia, mashiv haruach u'morid hagashem, mechalkel chayim bechesed, mechayeh hakol berachamim rabim, somech noflim ve'rofeh cholim, u'matir asurim, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר, בכמוך בעל גבורות ומידו מלך, מלך ממית ומחיה ומשמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני מחיה הכל. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יהללוך סלה. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
Feel free to take a few moments here in quiet reflection. Be seated whenever you wish.
Lai, 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 yai, 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 lai, 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 yai, 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 lai, lai, yai, lai. At the conclusion of our personal prayers, we also add a collective prayer for those in our lives who need a refu'at ha-nefesh and a refu'at haguf, a full healing of body and soul. So I will chant these beautiful words of healing, and when I pause, I'll invite you to say out loud the names of those precious souls for whom you are praying for. מי שברך אבותינו ואמותינו, אברהם, יצחק ויעקב, שרה, רבקה, רחל ולאה, ויברך את החולים. לב השל בן בת עמי ויעקב, Necha bat Sarah Rivka, Chana Ruth bat Chana v'et Theodore, Aran David ben Pielaya, Rav Tuvia Levi ben Yosef, Tzvia Konobatya, Rav Reuven Shlomo ben Mendel ben Leah, Naomi bat Miriam Harav Yosef, Miriam bat Simcha Shifra, Reuven Abraham ben Mordechai ve'Ada, Eliana Shai bat Benyamin v'Shira Leah, Gavriela bat Nechemia u'Dvorah, Rocha Shifra bas Chava Ruth, Rivka bat Avigdor ve'Libi, Rachel Devorah, Cherry ben Caleb bat Pesha, Brandon Berman, Becky Caudle, Pat Caudle, Lee Conkle, Barbara Cooper Schaefer, David Dochner, Larry Footer, Elaine Dank Freeman, Karen Gillen, Louis Goury, Warren Grove, Suzanne Greenbaum, Ross Greenberg, Annette Harris, Kiana Greenwald, Ethan Kadish, Jeff Cave, Jesse Cloth, Kaya Cloth, Jerry Cruz, Marilyn Lassen, Cheryl Logan, Maddie Osborne, Anthony Paneth, Clark Patton, Lyndon Rosenthal, David Schulman, Eva Simons, Harriet Darrow, Sobleski, Bernie Spire, Annette Turner, Luca Zachman, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Imalei Rachamim Alehem, Lachachalimam Urapotam, Ulachatzikam, Vayishalach Lehem Meherav Rufuah Shlema Min HaShamayim, Rufuat HaNefesh V'Ruvat HaGuf, Hashabagalav Izman Kariv, V'namar Amen. May the one who blessed our ancestors to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah, bless and heal all of those who were named. May the blessed Holy One be filled with compassion for their health to be restored and their strength to be revived. May God swiftly send them a complete renewal of body and spirit. And let us all say,
Amen. And let's say a prayer for our country, followed by a prayer for Israel. Together, O God, our God and God of our ancestors, we ask your blessings for our country, for its government, for its leaders and advisors, and for all who exercise just and rightful authority. Teach them insights of your Torah that may administer all affairs of state fairly, that peace and security, happiness and prosperity, justice and freedom may forever abide in our midst. Creator of all flesh, bless all the inhabitants of our country with your spirit. May citizens of all races and creeds forge a common bond in true harmony, to banish hatred and bigotry, and to safeguard the ideals and free institutions that are the pride and glory of our country. May this land, under your providence, be an influence for good throughout the world, uniting all people in peace and freedom, and helping them to fulfill the vision of your prophet. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they experience war anymore. And let us say, Amen.
Amen. Together, a prayer for Israel.
Master of compassion and forgiveness, cosmic majesty who is peace, teach us your ways, show us the path that preserves life, plant a steadfast reminder of our inherited mission in our hearts, to be a compassionate people descended from compassionate people, pursuers of peace and harmony, keepers of God's way to charity and justice, despisers of revenge and begrudging, lovers of forgiveness and pardon, the ones who unremittingly declare that humans are precious, for they were created in your image. Blessed are you, God, Master of peace and reconciliation.
And we sing together,
Avinu, Avinu, Sheba Shamayim, Tzor Yisrael veGoalo. Avinu, Avinu, Sheba Shamayim, Tzor Yisrael veGoalo. We are really, really lucky that at Temple Israel we decided that the best way we could start our new month of Kislev, but also of December, is to have you tell us what you're going to be celebrating this month. It could be a little mini thing. I don't know. Steve, I think you have a new hat on. Maybe that's your new thing. Or it could be something major, like a baby naming, right? Or a 9th birthday, for example. So if you have one, will you raise your hand, please? So you were born ready.
Wait, so what are we saying?
So maybe just say your name, and then what are you celebrating this month?
Eleanor Cargill, and I'm celebrating Christmas and Hanukkah this month.
Right on. I bet you have high hopes for that, don't you? Are there high hopes behind? Yeah, I figured. Barbara, thank you. Eleanor, you're awesome.
I'm celebrating my birthday this month.
Barbara Dowell, we're happy for you. Steve.
I'm Steve, and it was 4 years ago, 2 days from now, that I first set foot in Temple Israel, and I'm so happy.
We are too, Steve.
Beautiful.
So happy that you're here.
Jacob has something back there. Hi. Oh.
And Shoshana. Okay, you guys go.
We're celebrating Hanukkah. And New Year's.
And
our mom's birthday.
yay, Mom! Melissa, happy birthday. Shalom. Anybody in the back row? Anything happy to celebrate over here? Make it up, people. Make it up. Anybody
Pam.
else? Hi, Rob.
Oh, Jen, yes, you've got a big celebration.
Yes, Jen
They
Teal.
would not deign to join me tonight, but the Teal kids will be celebrating their B'nai Mitzvot in Israel later this month.
Mm-mm. Don't worry, we will make sure to celebrate with them.
Pam
even
has
if the-
one. Pam.
Pam.
Your hand.
Hi, Pam. What are you going to celebrate?
I have a birthday this month.
Yay! Pam's birthday.
You realize nobody is saying
You're
the
all
actual.
invited.
Nobody's saying the actual day of their birthday.
No.
And God forbid
Or
we
the
ask
age,
how
I
many
guess.
years young. Wait, Sandy has something to say.
Sandy Ginsburg. Will you pass that back, Lynn? Thank you.
Today is my parents' wedding anniversary.
Oh,
Yay! You want to say their names? Tell us their names.
Janice and Ted Ginsburg, so they're
Yay.
immortalized on YouTube now.
The
Mazel
Ginsburgs.
tov. Mazel
I
tov.
did, incidentally, I met another Ginsburg yesterday at the doggy daycare place where my dog went. I have to share this with you because maybe this is the best thing to ever happen to me. The dog's name, Woof Bader
Ginsburg.
And it was
that's fabulous.
because one of the kids who actually was in our religious school was there picking up her dog, Woof Bader Ginsburg. She couldn't originally say her R's, so it was Woof. I don't know if Justice Ginsburg, Zichronah Livracha, knew that. Any other happy things that you want to celebrate, friends?
Well, I don't know if this is happy, but now I'm going to have not one but two teenagers in my house. But the happy thing is, I will be also, like Jen, celebrating my baby becoming a bar mitzvah too
Yay,
this
Zeke.
month. So, well,
Yay,
we'll wish
so-
you all mazal tov and b'sha'at tova, meaning in the right time may you celebrate. Siman tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, siman tov, siman tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, siman tov, siman tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, siman tov. Yehelanu, 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 olecho Yisrael. Yehelanu, yehelanu, olecho Yisrael. Yehelanu, yehelanu, olecho Yisrael. Yehelanu, yehelanu, olecho Yisrael.
Mazel tov, friends. Will you stand one or two more times, but this time for Aleinu.
Aleinu leshabeach ladon hakol, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו
Please be seated. Who are you remembering tonight as you came into shul? Maybe somebody that you lost recently, maybe somebody who died this time in years past, or maybe somebody who died over this past year. Maybe it's just every time you enter shul, a little bit of them is with you. So we feel that. We acknowledge anybody who's had a recent loss. In our congregation, we know of the recent passing within the last 30 days of Lori Juresco. So we're thinking of her and her family. If there's anyone joining us during Shiva, the first 7 days, during Shloshim, the first 30 days, or during the first year, would you please stand so we can recognize your loss? And we remember tonight on their yahrzeit, and you'll rise as you hear your loved one's name, Sarah Lang Beckman, Anna Berman, Barbara Baumgartner, William B. Califf, Gordon V. Christie, Ruth Cooper, John David Crable, Ida Neuer Eisenberg, Benjamin F. Frank, Esther Fürst, Samuel Garb, Julia Leviton Glickman, Martin Gold. We remember Anne E. Goldsmith, Harry Golub, Betty Greenbaum, Bernard Heumann, Harry Hoffmeyer, Charlotte Stoltz-Kahn, Paul Kalinowski, Jessica Antonina Cass. We are remembering Rose Shalit Klein, Rosina Kahn, Phyllis Landman, Betty Malt, Sophia Mendelson, Lee Menard, Simon Moses, Sidney Packer, Maxwell J. Pappert, Jacques Polidi, Florence Posner, Betty Prochep. We remember Shirley Raymond, Henry Samuels, Saul D. Shaman, Mark Joseph Simon, Samantha Stallings, Emmanuel Stein, Jenny S. Stone, Stanley Stupé, Alan Tarshish, and Evelyn Weinberg. Are there any additional names that you would like to have said tonight? Norman Feinberg. Thank you so much, Eric and Mercy. Jack Kent. Thank you, Sandy. Any other names? Alex Solbiter, thank you. And we stand with you. So standing all together as a congregation, we say Kaddish Yatom, remembering them and the affirmation of their lives and of the Holy God. Yitzgadal v'yitzkadash shemei rabbah.
Amen.
B'olma divrach yiruteh v'yamlich malchuteh. B'chayechon uvyomechon uv'chayei dechol beit Yisrael. Ba'agala uvizman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shmei rabbah mevorach le'olam u'olmei olmaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yithalal shmei dekudsha brichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata. Tushbechata v'nechemata. Da'amiran be'olma v'imru amen. Yehi Shlama Rabba Min Shemaya, V'chaim Aleinu V'al Kol Yisrael V'imru, Amen. Oseh Shalom Bimromav, Hu Ya'aseh Shalom, Aleinu V'al Kol Yisrael V'al Kol Yoshvei Tevel V'imru, Amen. May the Holy One bless all those who have lost. Bless all those who have loved. May you remember them so well, and may you be comforted by their name every time you recite it. And we say, Amen.
Amen.
Please be seated, everybody. Grateful tonight for my colleague, Cantor Moses. And do we have some fun things coming up?
We do. We have fun and important things, especially at this time. We're having a drive for new socks and mittens and gently used coats for kids and adults. So please drop them. You'll see the bins over here at any time between now and our big Latka party, which is on December 16th. Well, we'll get there. But the next is our wonderful scholar, teacher, musician, creator, artist in residence, Rabbi and musician Joshua Sharsky. He's going to be at Temple Israel several times throughout the year. He was already at Sunday school, right? Jacob, Shoshana, what did you think? He was really fun, right? It was really cool. Yeah, so there's a community sing-along. Everybody's invited. Going to be here on Tuesday night. Please RSVP on our website. And then a couple weeks later, he'll also be here on Friday night with our adult choir. Some of you are here tonight. You'll be singing. And our youth musical and theatrical troupe and Rabbi Warshawski. And then, of course, you're going to have a great laka afterwards. So,
Or two.
Or three.
And you know what? I love the fact that we're sort of turning into more and more and more and more all the time, like this very singy congregation. So some of you may have stepped in and thought, oh, but I don't sing. Let me tell you, you do. So I really do want to encourage you to come is it?
This Tuesday night.
Tuesday night, even if you think you can't sing. Just come. It'll be so much fun. And Rabbi Warshawski is such a great, just a great presence. He's a mensch.
And a great
so
teacher.
Please do come. Let's make Kiddush.
Baruch atah Adonai
Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu, v'shabbat kodsho b'ahava uvratzon, hinchilanu, zikaron l'maaseh v'reishit, ki hu yom techila l'mikrae kodesh, zecher letziat Mitzrayim, kivanu v'acharta, ve'otanu kidashta, mikol ha'amim, ve'shabbat kodeshecha, be'ahava u'v'ratzon, hinchaltanu, Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat. L'chaim.
Should we get some help? Any kids?
We need help.
Come on.
We need help.
You get the first bite if you come up and do the bracha. Yeah. Who doesn't love challah? It's okay.
It's all right. Did you get some? No, there you go.
Oh, wait. It needs to be louder. Turn up the volume. Ready?
Turn
Chad,
up the
Stein,
volume. Wait,
Shalosh.
come over here too.
Hamotzi lachem min haaretz.
Wow, was that fast?
Amen. Is it that fast at home?
So fast.
Yes. Okay. Well, let's sing for peace.
Go for it.
Od yavo shalom aleinu. Od yavo shalom aleinu.
You guys want to take that to
Od
your
yavo
hand?
shalom aleinu. Le'al kulam.
Bring the rest over there, okay?
Shalom aleinu. Od yavo shalom aleinu. Od yavo shalom aleinu. Le'al kulam. Salam aleinu le'al kol ha'olam. Salam, shalom shalom aleinu ve'al kulam.
Mazel tov to the Solomons and Shabbat Shalom
Shabbat
to
Shalom.
everyone. Shabbat Shalom. Thank you for being here. Shabbat Shalom.